This playthrough is sponsored by Game Toppers. Game Toppers are great if you want to deluxify the most important things in your life. Like board games. We were all thinking of board games. Hello, fellow gamers. I'm GloryHoundd, and this is
DrGloryHogg.
And these are
X-Trays.
from Game Tray.
What a casual way to bring up a great product. Wow, you're really good at this.
Thank you. Thank you. And hello to our chat today. Looks like we have Battle Cry in chat. How are you doing? So, this was an unmatched battle picked by all of you at home. I'm super excited to do this. We tallied up all of, I guess, all of the votes for everybody.
Yeah, I want to say it was 9 Buffy and like 8 for Bruce Lee.
Yeah, 9 for Buffy and 8 for Bruce Lee. So, totally casual.
Super casual.
Casual.
Fly casual.
So, this is like gonna fulfill all like my expectations for this whole choose your battle sort of thing. Like, I'm so happy that you all chose like a really good pairing of 2 people to fight each other. Like, I'm so happy right now. Doctor, who are you gonna be playing today?
Buffy.
You're gonna be playing Buffy?
Summers with an O.
Somers?
No, it's Summers, but with an O.
S-U-M-M-E-R-S. It's not Somers.
I don't remember. Play it as Buffy.
Oh, and then I'm going to be playing Bruce Lee. So excited. I've actually never played with Bruce Lee before. We specifically
I've never played with Buffy.
got, oh, that's true. We specifically got this set here, though, just for this stream.
Yes.
Because I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's been a character I've always wanted to play and everything, but it was a single character. And I don't know how many of you haven't picked up the single character because it's just like a little one-off thing.
And it's
it doesn't
a weird
fit.
box.
Yeah, it doesn't fit in anything else, but I'm so excited to play this today.
And we're playing in the Baskerville Manor, which has a bunch of secret passageways. So any of these spots here are secret passageways that you can just zip around the board in.
Also, my favorite map. Hands down. This is my favorite unmatched map because of the secret passages. I love being able to get around the map so easily, but still have a bunch of little bottlenecks in here. Like, they did a really excellent job with designing this Baskerville Manor. So, I'm so excited. Like, I mean, you all did a fantastic job. Thank you so much. I'm so happy playing this right now. Doctor?
Yes. As a reminder, this is a should you play, not a how to play. There's plenty of those online, but this will give you a good idea that this is the game for you.
Absolutely. So I think you get to go
I knew
first.
I was going to cough. I was like waiting for like an hour. All right. So, yeah, because I knew I was going to cough like immediately. What do I want to do? I would like to...
I'm a melee character. You're a melee character too?
I'm a melee character. What are you?
Oh, I'm melee.
Okay.
Is it melee or melee? Melee?
My lie.
My lie.
My lie.
My lie character.
My lie.
All right, 2 actions.
So what I'm going to go ahead and do first is I'm going to immediately boogie.
Run away.
I'm going to boogie.
Run away.
Boogie boogie.
You should run.
I'm going to boogie.
Get scared. Get scared.
So I'm going to go ahead and do a maneuver.
Hello, Thomas. How are you doing? So great to see you guys playing Unmatched. Where does this rank on your 2-player games right now? Ooh, I really like Unmatched a lot as far as 2-player games.
It's probably your favorite, like, just straight up dueling game, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This or Skull Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
But this is
Those
way
are
easier
my
to
2 favorites, yeah.
But this is a lot easier just to jump into. Like, we didn't have to play these decks ahead of time. We just grab these characters we can just play.
Absolutely. And I think I like I like both Unmatched and Skull Hollow just because there's lots of like maneuvering and stuff with Buffy in the Baskerville Manor. I feel like I'm playing Clue at this point.
So I'm going to start off with a boost. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hello, Angel. Or not Angel. Hello, Bruce.
You can't call Bruce Angel.
Sorry,
What is wrong with you, Buffy?
I had Angel on my mind.
What is wrong with you?
I had Angel on my mind.
Hold on. I also have to show off, like, Bruce Lee's...
Your sparkle base?
Yeah, sparkle base. It's a sparkly yellow. Like, I don't know why it's sparkly, but I love it so much. All right, I'm going to turn you so at least I look like I'm fighting you.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and attack with my second action.
Okay. I am going to
Faint.
also attack with my second action.
Oh, you guys, did you get the feint? Yeah,
I
immediately
did.
cancel the effects. I knew that was going to happen.
Did you see my cards, Doctor?
No, but you always feint the very first time.
See my cards?
If we go back and we look at the last 2 times we played a match, you feint the first time every time. Always. You're like
well,
super
it's not
predictable.
a bad option, everyone.
You're super
How
predictable.
dare you?
2 damage.
Slap you with these
that
cards.
Is 2 damage. I used a Slayer's
no.
strength. And normally, if you wouldn't have fainted, I would have been able to blast you into a different sector and then do damage to you for that, too. So.
All right. You moved. You attacked.
Correct.
That is all.
That is all. Well, you know, it was a lot to me.
All right. I'm drawing a card. Hopefully I get some good stuff.
Baby, this
I know. I was just thinking that.
Hot stuff melee tonight. Gotta get some melee. All right. So I'm not playing with Buffy. What's cool is you got to pick either you go with Giles or you go with Xander. And everybody knows Xander is a tool, so I went with Giles.
Xander is a jerk.
Xander always kind of annoyed me. He wasn't like the worst character in Buffy, but he did annoy me.
Okay, sorry. I'm checking out my cards here. So
I keep waiting for my kid to be old enough to watch Buffy, because I would rewatch it again.
All right, let's go ahead and
classic.
attack.
Classic. Okay, I am going to do nothing. I don't have anything. I didn't
You don't have anything?
I didn't feel like blocking.
All right, so we're going to do a skirmish here after combat. If you won the combat, choose one of the fighters in the combat and move them up to 2 spaces. So where do we want to move you to?
Kokomo.
No.
Jamaica.
I think
Bahama,
I'm going to move you over here.
Mama. Key Largo.
And then I'm going to move.
Baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? I'm not going to tell you.
I mean, I'm not running away. I'm strategically positioning, okay? Good day, Bruce. Is that what she says when she runs up to him?
No, I think that's, well, yeah. Good day, Bruce would be like, sharks, or was it, fish aren't food, they're friends.
So we're going to move over here, like so.
Ooh, you scared.
I'm not scared.
Oh, you are real scared.
I'm not scared at all.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
It's strategic.
How many cards do you have in your
I
hand?
have 4.
Ooh. Ooh.
What? What's
Ooh,
up?
Interesting.
What's up?
My turn?
It is your turn. I'm telling you, it was a strategic move. This needs to be. This needs a Shogun of Harlem version to be complete.
And draw a card and move.
That'd be
so
fantastic.
1, 2, 3. I don't know what you're running to. That's super awkward.
For some reason, I thought it was going to take you 4 moves to get there.
I am going to.
Like, where's the? Okay, so I need to like.
When do you get the discard? Is it 7 to discard? I think it is 7. I always forget because usually I don't have that many.
Why do you
cards.
have so many cards,
I don't want to talk about it.
Doctor?
I don't want to talk
What's
about
happening?
how many cards I have. Yeah, it's 7. It almost always is 7 with these games. It's like 5 and then 7. Those are the magic numbers. It's almost like they figured out a system. I think I'm gonna do this one.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh no! Is this the first time you've actually played a melee character?
This is the first time I've actually played a melee character.
I'm always melee. I'm just like, ah! I'm like getting hit in the face with arrows. I'm like, ah!
No, I was like playing other characters. Like, let's see here. I don't have any of those ones that I want to do. I don't want to do that one. All right, let's do this.
3, 2, 1. Reveal. Swift strike. Bruce Lee. Momentum shift. During combat, if Bruce Lee started this
That's
turn
like
in a different
whenever-
space, the value of this card is 5 instead. But he did not. So that doesn't matter.
That's whenever he shifts and he's like, whoosh.
Yeah, momentum shift. He does like the, was it the 1-inch punch?
Well,
But
that's a
we
different
blocked.
move. That's
After
totally a
combat-
different move.
After combat, move your fighter up to 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. What up now, chump? How do you like me now? How do you like me now?
All right. Oh, wait. You still have a thing left, right?
No, that was it. I moved.
Oh, you moved and then you
attacked.
did that. Okay.
What else do you want from me? Oh, hi, big beef with our enchilada dog. Well, you're so big. Yes, you are. Yes, you're way too big for your body. We know. Oh, sorry. I got distracted by a giant dog.
What is Giles doing over there, by the way?
So, I haven't watched because I didn't end up watching a sci-fi movie last night. What did we watch last night? We watched
Oh my
Oh, we
gosh.
watched WandaVision last night.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did.
That was
We
like,
caught up on
that's
WandaVision.
like all we had time for was
Yeah.
like to watch WandaVision, and then I threw on some random, like, big cat show off thing where a bunch of like a cheetah versus a lion versus a tiger. They all had them do random stuff in order to prove who was the best big cat
Which
on Disney.
was not as interesting as you
No.
would think at all. It was 0% interesting.
They're like,
okay?
here's a wooden or a cardboard cutout of a zebra where we're gonna put some raw meat in it.
it was.
Oh my gosh, look how quickly that tiger went after it. And I'm like, well, the cheetah's not gonna be fast because it's not running.
All right, we're gonna
So weird.
move 1, 2, 3, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna attack here.
Okay.
Right there.
I'm good. Go
What's
ahead.
up, Giles?
Do it.
What's up, bro?
What you got?
So during combat, if
Mhm.
Bruce Lee started his turn in a different space, the value of this card is a 5 instead.
Cool. So you do 5?
Yeah. Why are you not afraid that Giles is gonna die at all?
Because Jazz doesn't have any good cards.
What?
Yeah. Can I go?
Is Giles your sacrificial lamb
Mhm.
right now?
Yeah, if you waste all your time fighting Giles, I'll just win. I mean, oh no, Giles! Ah, not the librarian.
All right.
You ready? So it's my turn, right?
Okay.
Choose an opponent and look at their hand. Choose one card in their hand for them to discard. This is
Why are you like this?
This is why you play Giles. Ooh, what do we got here? We got Hoo-wah! Choose a Jet Kung Do card in your
A
discard
Jeet
pile
Kundo. Jeet
and
Kundo.
add it to your hand. Gain 1 action. You don't have any of those in your discard right now, though, do you?
Not yet.
So we don't need to worry about that one. 1-inch punch. That is an actual card.
Of
Deal
course
2
it's an
damage to an
actual
adjacent
card.
fighter. If this defeats that fighter, return this card to your hand instead of discarding it.
You can't have
And this
Bruce Lee without the 1-inch punch. You can't.
This one, Little Dragon. During combat, if your hand is empty, the value of this card is 6 instead. After combat, draw 2 cards. I'm going to get rid of your versatile card, so you've got no choice but to have these cards. And then I'm going to do a maneuver. I shouldn't have done the maneuver. I'm going to use this to boost. I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Nope, that puts me really close to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
Holy cow.
I'm going to go 1.
What are you doing right now?
Yeah, I'm actually just going to hang out right there.
All right.
It is your turn.
Okay. So, I'm going to maneuver.
Draw your card and then maneuver up to 3. Remember, you can always discard a card to boost.
Interesting. Interesting. Doctor, I'm not really, like, why are you just so far away and running away scared and stuff? Like, what's happening?
Buffy's not scared. Buffy is a tactician. Has a very tactical mind for a teenager. She just wants her Fruitopia. One of those new Nokia cell phones.
Is this going to be like one of those things where we just get stuck here because we keep on running away from each other? I'm going to maneuver again.
Okay, my turn.
I'm actually taking a tour of the outside here of the Baskerville Manor. It's quite nice outside.
Maneuver.
If you'd like to come over here.
1, 2.
Okay.
Attack.
Dun, dun.
Dun, 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 demonetized. Wah, wah. We watched WandaVision, but Mandalorian's good too. We're all caught up on that one also. Yeah, I was just looking for some really solid movies. Ready, set, flip. Faint, so you're going to cancel the effects, but I'm going to do 4 damage to you.
Well, 2 damage.
Yeah, sure.
It makes a difference, Doctor.
Yeah, it's about the same.
WandaVision has been a slow burn, Well,
Yeah, it takes like a good 2 episodes before like anything even starts to unravel. But you have to know that going into it. It's kind of, for someone who watched a lot of sitcoms, it's interesting for me just to watch it and go, what sitcoms are they parodying in this one, like in the intros and stuff?
I think too that
Is this Step by Step in Family Matters?
there's a lot of stuff that's going on that you don't realize until it's going to be one of those ones that you have to like go back and watch. Be like, oh, they were talking about this during this time. And so there's going to be certain things that you're going to miss along the way, I think. And Thomas, are you saying WandaVision or Mandalorian, as in which one do you like better?
We'll have to have an unmatched battle for them. Scarlet Witch would make a good
Is it my turn?
character. Yes. One of her secret powers could be just she puts you into a sitcom and you just have to live in a sitcom.
All right, we're going to draw, and then
The
I'm going to
Mandalorian sidekick
maneuver.
would be the child. Oh, come on, Grogu! Grogu! No? You want to talk about it? Okay.
So I'm maneuvering here, like so, and then we're going to go ahead and play that.
I definitely know what you're doing there if you're doing all your shenanigans.
What do you mean? Well, all my shenanigans.
1, 2, because you're trying to move specifically so you can get the bonus. After combat, draw 1 card. If you win the combat, draw 2 cards instead. So you're going to draw 1 card. Actually,
No, I'm not going to draw
no
any cards.
And actually, I defend it so well, you should take a damage and be ashamed of yourself.
What? That's not how that works.
You should.
That's not how that works.
Are you ready?
I guess. Okay.
Daring Strike. After combat, it says if you won the combat, draw 2 cards. Otherwise, take 1 damage. So you're going to take 1 damage, and I'm going to draw 2 cards.
That's not good, everyone.
Oh, no.
This is not good.
Oh, no. Did you take your 1 damage? You did?
I did.
Okay. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack. 1, 2, 3, flip. Same thing. Daring Strike again. Daring Strike again. Draw 2 more cards.
Oh, no.
So, Giles lets me actually look through your hand to make sure you've got nothing bad, and then it lets me use Daring Strike to really put some hurt on you. That's all 3 of them.
Wow.
Now, that is all 3 of my Daring Strikes, right? So that's, yeah, because I used one earlier, I think, to no effect. But yeah, that was all 3 of them. But you could see how that's good, because then I knew you didn't have defenses or that you were very unlikely to have them.
So,
And then lay some hurt down on you. Are we going to end this one early? We're going to end this in 18 minutes.
maybe. Okay, so which one do I prefer more? That's a really tough choice.
Well, Mandalorian right now, just because
I really, really like Mandalorian a lot
you love space westerns.
because I've always loved Boba Fett, like as a kid and everything. So I think
That's true.
you just kind of hit like that kid sort of aspect of it where I'm like, oh man, I just love this so much because of this. So I think that adds to it. So I'm going to have to say Mandalorian over WandaVision, but it's not for any like actual awesome reason other than just nostalgia. Okay.
I liked Annihilation. I wanted there to be more mutated things, though. I'm all about more of those things.
All right.
I'm all about more mutated bosses.
Let's do a
Hey,
maneuver.
are you eating your brother's food? Hey,
Of course.
yeah. Be ashamed. You bring dishonor upon our family. I'm sorry about that, everybody.
We're going to maneuver.
I haven't read the book Annihilation, but I did watch the movie and I like that one. Arrival is really good, too.
What do we want to maneuver
It's a really
to?
interesting idea. And so it's like Interstellar, and there's a lot of good ones out there. I just feel like I must have missed them because when we started doing this and we started playing multiple times a week and stuff, like our free time to watch movies and TV stuff really went down. Like when I was in the military, whenever I wasn't deployed in a combat zone, we watched a lot of movies because we didn't have cable. So we rented a lot of movies and watched a lot of movies.
It's your turn.
I built this huge DVD collection, and then slowly over time, now this is like a secondary job for me, and it ends up being where we just don't have a ton of time to watch stuff the same way. Why are you running?
I'm not running. It was getting drafty outside, so I'm looking at getting back in.
I'm going to go and maneuver.
This map is like
What do you got?
so crazy.
Going on over there?
4 cards?
Let me take a look.
Okay.
Sorry, I should actually do my maneuver first, so I'm not cheating. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, Let's stay there. All right, now I would like to go ahead and look at an opponent's hand and choose one card in their hand for them to discard. So you have...
I am not a fan of Giles' stuff. I'm not a fan at all.
Interesting. Little Dragon. During combat, this hand is empty. This value of this card. I feel like I thought I got rid of that earlier, didn't I?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm leaving her with all events, which you can't really stop events, but I know that she hasn't got attacks the same way. Like, they're limited somewhat. They're somewhat limited. If you
waiting for the right card.
If you liked, it is your turn. If you liked Annihilation, you might like that Love Monsters that we watched. It was definitely like a lighter version of a movie. Like, it wasn't like super in-depth, but it had some cool like mutated creatures and a lovesick kid trying to find his ex-girlfriend. Or not ex-girlfriend, but his long-lost girlfriend from 7 years ago.
All right, we're gonna go here.
That is very. I'm still in the mode of War Whispers. I'm like, interesting. I see that you're supporting Bruce Lee a lot in your maneuvers.
Let's go ahead and do this one here.
Okay. So I technically win because the defender wins on a tie. So I get to draw 2 cards. My turn?
No.
Okay. Well, you did.
It's your turn.
Oh, it is my turn. Gotcha. Trixie.
Now it's your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to attack Bruce Lee.
Okay.
Mr. Pointy. Just straight up 5 attack. You got nothing.
Got nothing.
No,
that
you're
was
dead?
it. I'm dead. That was it. I am super sad. First off, I didn't get any Jeet Kundo cards in my hand. I felt like I should have gotten Jeet Kundo cards.
Giles,
apparently,
other card lets you draw 3 cards.
No, I don't want to hear that. Get out of there.
No,
Get out of
Giles,
there. Get out of there.
Giles.
Listen.
I don't know why.
I am not down with the power of friendship winning this fight for you, Doctor. This is not cool.
He's the watcher.
No.
He's part of a secret society.
You've used the power of friendship in this battle to defeat me, and I don't think that was right.
Friendship is magic.
How would you know that?
The more you... I had a friend once. You don't know. Is this by far...
It's so sad.
I feel like this is by far the fastest we've ever played Unmatched. Like, that was
so
20
sad. Why am I such a
minutes.
bad melee character, everyone? I mean, I think that's the problem, is maybe I'm just really bad at getting hit in the face. Maybe I need to be further around. I don't want to hear about your stupid cards right now. I don't want to hear about that.
I don't. So when I watch Man vs. Evil play, I think Ryan picked Xander, and I was like, Xander has more attack options, but Giles lets you look at someone's hand
huge.
And take away one of their cards. That's huge. That's like playing blue in Magic, right?
You discarded 2 or 3 of
and then
my cards that gave me defense and attack, so I couldn't do anything.
And then the other option is he has like 6 cards to your deck, I believe.
I should have taken out Giles, everyone.
Because other option is he just draws 3 cards. So like that was good too. And I even discarded one earlier.
Just murdered Giles right away, right off the bat. I should have just gone in there and murdered him. Why didn't I do that?
Because I tried to trick you.
You did.
And say he wasn't that important. But then I ran away with him, so he was.
Yeah, I should have gone after Giles. The only reason why I came over here after Buffy in the first place was because I could reach her, and I wanted to draw cards.
That's fair.
I took a risk, and it did not play out.
I like to think that you don't typically take risks.
I don't. I'm usually very planned. So, super sad.
How do you feel? Oh, super sad. Got it.
I'm going to cry about it later when we're off stream, okay? Because I love Bruce Lee so much.
And he's already been eliminated. Like, he's not even allowed to play anymore.
Can't we do like a best 2 out of 3?
No, you know how many times we'd have to play like the same characters so many times? It'd be intense. You want to play again right now? Do you want to try again? Do you want to?
We could probably play again, right?
All right, yeah, we'll play again.
Let's play again.
We'll play again, but this is 100% for fun. He is officially
no
removed from the tournament.
Why? Come on now.
Because if you win this one, then we have to play a third time. Then we have to play a
Still on track for
time.
Operation Let Dr. GloryHogg win.
Here, we'll start you off over here, and I'll start off over here, and that'll make all the difference.
Should you start Giles off next to me?
No. Now, watch, I won't get any Giles cards this time, so you'll waste like multiple attacks on Giles.
Just trying to hit Giles. I'll be like, dang it, this is Giles.
Hey, do you don't think that, like, I want to play the Raptors really bad because they're my favorites, but I'm also worried that, like, they'll die to, like, Willow or something. I'll be like, no, Raptors! So our options is we could either replay these or we could grab just 2 other sets and play 2 other sets. What would you prefer?
I mean, I guess we should probably let our chat decide. What do you think, chat?
Yeah, we could play this same set again, or we could just straight up grab 2 other random characters and battle them. The only stipulation is they can't be the same from the same box. We want them to be, we want weird combinations.
Weird.
Battle Kai, do you have a preference? Would you like to see another 2 characters? Same set, Battle Cry said.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Got your 5 cards.
Okay. Hopefully, this will work out better for me. Okay. What I'm going to do
Yes.
is a thing and some stuff. How about that?
Oh, we should switch characters and make it interesting.
No, Battle Cry. How dare you? I want to play Bruce Lee.
And what's really sad that she didn't realize is that since Bruce Lee's been eliminated from the tournament, we actually have to melt his character down and throw his cards away.
No.
We're playing Legacy style. Bruce is gone.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
Long live Buffy Summers.
Maneuver here.
The bleach blonde from Sunnydale.
I think I'm going to throw out a boost too.
I would switch characters, Battle Cry. I'm ambidextrous like that.
So
I'm Bruce Curious.
Let's see here. How do I want to boost here? We're going to boost there like so. So we can come up over here. And then we're going to do one of these things like so.
Coming in for an attack?
Yes.
Regroup. So I lost, but I will draw a card.
Okay, and after combat, your opponent discards 1 random card, and I gain 1 action.
Cool. Go ahead.
This one. What was it?
Daring Strike.
Ooh, acid bath from Enter the Dragon, right? Hello, Just Joe Blogs.
Yeah, it's gotta go. There's gotta be some real stakes, otherwise why are we even playing?
All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use...
How much damage did you do? You should have done 2 damage to me. Because that was 3 and I blocked for 1.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do is take a card, a Jeet Kune Do card from my discard pile and put it into my hand. I'm going to gain another action.
Okay.
And I shall attack.
Okay. Rapid recovery. After combat, Buffy regains 1 health.
After combat, opponent discards 1 random card. Gain an action.
Okay.
And then...
Pick a card.
Ooh, let's get rid of this one.
Okay.
Oh, that was your rapid recovery, huh? But you still haven't taken any damage, though.
No, I've taken 1 damage.
1 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we are going to use my other attack action to attack.
Regroup. So,
Cancel all effects on your opponent's card.
Okay, so I take 1.
Yep.
So you did all
That was a lot
those.
of stuff for like 2 damage, right?
Yeah, how many cards did you go through?
I went through 1, 2, 3. I went through 4 cards, but I used one of them twice, so 5 cards.
I went through 5 cards too, so that was a lot. So it's my go.
It is your go.
All right, I'm gonna start with an attack.
All right.
Mr. Pointy. Bruce Lee.
After combat, choose a Jeet Kune Do card from your discard pile and add it to your hand.
How many of those do you have? Are you just adding them? Like, seriously, how
I'm
many?
adding the same one. Okay,
4.
so this is what nobody got to see because I never got a Jeet Kune Do card in my last hand.
Well, take your 2 damage.
So
And it looks like you're still at 5 health, so that helps out.
well, that does help out. So let me go back. Okay, let me go to 12. So I didn't actually get to carry out Bruce Lee's combination of stuff in it, which is rotating those Jeet Kune Do cards back into your hand and gaining actions, like extra actions. So
Interesting. All right, I'm going to go ahead and maneuver for my second action. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. All right, your turn.
all right, I'm going to maneuver. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 up here.
Okay.
And let's see here. Let's do this one right here.
Okay.
So you discard a card at random, and I gain an action. And he takes 3 damage. And
Ouch.
then
That one actually hurt.
we will attack with... Does he have 3?
Yeah, wow. I was going to say, at first I felt like Buffy was kind of overpowered comparatively, but with that, it's kind of...
With the Jeet Kune Do thing?
It's a little ridiculous, honestly. It's been... I will say that this has been unfun.
Oh no, I'm so sorry,
I've only
Doctor.
I've only gotten to play 1 card, and I've gotten rid of 6 cards.
I'm so sorry, yeah. It's an interesting... Well, I wanted to kind of show everybody, like, the actual play of it, you know?
Yeah, I feel like
All right, we're gonna go ahead
this is
and
like a tournament or something.
attack here.
Yeah, I don't have anything. You stripped my whole hand.
So we're gonna
Yeah, he's
damage
dead.
him.
How's this
Get out of here, Giles.
Bonk. Okay,
It is your turn, Doctor.
I'm gonna maneuver, and I'm gonna maneuver. It's your turn.
All right, I will maneuver.
Great times. I'm really loving that combo. Let me see your discard. Like, when do you run out of this ability?
Go out of the Jeet Kune Do.
How did you get it back so many times? Oh, choose a Jeet Kune Do card from your discard pile and add it to your hand. Because of that one. And this one was a Jeet Kune Do card from your discard pile and add it to your hand. God, that was gross.
It was.
That was
1,
gross.
2, 3. Let's see here.
Not a fan of that business.
And we're gonna maneuver again.
Okay.
Okay.
My go?
It is your go.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
3. I maneuvered twice.
All right, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Slayer's Strength. Taste of Blood. So after combat, you may move all fighters adjacent to Buffy and into any space in their zone, and then deal 1 damage to each fighter you moved. So you happen to be in this
All the
zone.
zones, right?
So I'm gonna send you over there,
Oh, Doctor.
and you're gonna take a total of 2 damage. 1 from this, and then 1 from this.
Okay.
And then yours. What is your after combat deal for that one?
It just says if I have 5 or less health, I would draw 3 cards,
Okay.
but I am not at that yet.
I'm gonna maneuver, and then
Okay.
I will pass turn.
Why are you trying to run so far away, Doctor?
I didn't move. You moved.
You pushed
Punched
me, and
the
that was
crap out
not
of
fair.
you.
That you pushed me, and that
You're
was not very
fighting
nice.
a girl.
What does that have to do? That has nothing to do with it, Doctor. She's the Slayer.
I'm a teenage girl, and you're an adult man.
Wow.
You're an adult man. Are you happy with yourself?
Yes.
I'm switching strategies because you took out Giles, and you just like whipped me through a bunch of my cards.
All right, I got a maneuver
not
here.
Pleased.
1, 2, and then 3 up here. And I would need to do like 3
I feel like
in
I
order
had
to get
to
over
work
to
for
you.
it. Like I had to like chase you down. I had to strip out 2 cards by using a card, so it was like a 1-for-1 exchange. You were just like, "What? I'm gonna beat you, and then I'm gonna regroup. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna regroup. I'm gonna beat you and regroup, and I'm gonna get another attack. And I'm gonna get another attack. I'm gonna get another attack. I'm gonna get another attack." Wow. Do you feel happy? Are you proud of yourself?
I am, and I do. I'm gonna attack.
Too bad you couldn't get this to happen the first time.
I know, right? Everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Slayer strength. So I will block you, do a damage to you, and move you again.
Deal 1 damage to the opposing fighter and gain 1 action.
Cool.
That's rude, Doctor.
So you can't because you're not adjacent to me anymore, right? Do you have to be adjacent still?
It just says after combat, deal 1 damage to the opposing fighter and gain 1 action.
I'll take it, but I'm not sure if you could.
We're gonna maneuver.
And you took the damage from me, right?
I did.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
The maneuver.
This is definitely a lot different.
I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Swift strike. So you block it. Mine says after combat, move your fighter up to 4 spaces. Yours says if you won the combat, choose any one of the fighters in the combat and move them up to 2 spaces. So go ahead and move me up to 2 spaces. Yours resolves first. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually gonna go right there. Your go.
All right. They're gonna maneuver.
You skipped a spot. How'd you get there?
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And we're gonna attack.
Go ahead.
So during combat, if either fighter started their turn in a different space, the value of this card is 5. And then I gain 1 action.
Okay.
And we will maneuver. Right here. It is your turn.
Maneuver. I'm going to use that for my boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maneuver. 1, 2, 3. Your turn.
Where are you going, Doctor?
You stripped my hand and you beat me down to 6 points. What should I do? Stand there?
Maneuver.
Yeah, they feel more unmatched now.
Are they unmatched?
This is the first time I felt salty playing Unmatched. We've played Unmatched probably like 20-ish times, I want to say. This is the first time I've actually been like salty about it, where I'm like, really? Felt bad. That felt bad. I'm not gonna lie. And that'd be fine if it happened like later in the game and you're able to like maybe run them out of cards or something, but it is still really early in the game for all that damage.
And we're gonna attack.
And if I didn't, I thought, oh, well, I'll stop blocking it because I'm going through so many cards, but then you're making me discard a card, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I should have just blocked, apparently. Go ahead.
So draw a card and gain 1 action, and then a damage of 3.
If you got 3 damage, you win.
I
have
do.
3 damage? All right,
I do.
I'm done. So glad we played that a second time.
I'm so sorry, Doctor.
So let's look at the cards I actually got to play out of that. I got to play Swift Strike.
Here, put them on here so people can at least see what you're doing.
I played Swift Strike. I played Slayer Strength twice as defense. That one didn't count. I feel like I played Mr. Pointy. And I got to play that. So I got to play 5 cards out of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5 cards out of 13. Now I did use some for defense. but I only got to offensively use 5 cards.
These are the cards that I ended up using, and then also
But you used them multiple times too.
use them multiple times. How many cards is that? Hold on.
How many cards do you have left in your deck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got half of my deck left, but definitely like he's like a fast burn here.
Not really. How many cards do you have left in your deck?
Though. Here's the thing. You have to get the Jeet Kune Do one in your. You have to get a Jeet Kune Do card in your hand, 100%. Like you have to.
You went through 2 more cards than me technically, because I have 17 in my deck.
And off of
15.
discards. Hello, Tommy and Rule. How are you doing?
Oh.
So I just picked up Red versus Beowulf today. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I need to get that one so bad.
I will say that out of all the characters I've played, Bruce Lee seems the most super swingy. Like I've never been. Well, look what happened. Like I said, I got to play 5 cards out of like what? What did I say? Like 12 or something?
You two missed it. We went ahead and played. This is a matchup here that was made by our viewers, so they picked who played. It was, and where we played, it was Buffy against Bruce Lee in the Baskerville Manor. So you have all those super crazy little shortcuts and stuff like that, which is really interesting. And I was really excited about this matchup. First game, I did not get any of the Jeet Kune Do cards like in my hand at all, and you just wrecked me. You wrecked me like so fast.
Yeah, but it was still fair. Like
well, you kept on like making me discard things from my hand. This time.
So I made you.
Round 2.
You want to be technical? I made you discard twice, but I had to get rid of a card to do it. You made me discard.
I made you
4 or 5
discard so
cards.
many things.
Plus,
It
you got
was
to
brutal.
do it. So here's the thing: the discard's fine, but like it's a 1-for-1 change with Giles. Like I say, okay, you got to discard a card, but I have to spend an action and a card for that. If you get to make me discard and then also still gain an action and still attack me, come on.
It is super brutal. If you can get one Jeet Kune Do card in your hand,
You
like
played that card what? How many times? 4 or 5 times?
Yeah, you keep rotating it in and out, and you gain that action. You get to play it again. You get another card to bring it back to your hand. You play it again, and there's several Jeet Kune Dos in there. It's very good mashup. Like, yeah, that was the gameplay I wanted on the second one. Like, if I would have had at least one of those cards in my hand.
Yeah, I feel like I would have wanted that gameplay too on your side.
I feel like Bruce Lee should not be out of our rankings.
He's out of it, though.
I feel like he shouldn't be, because we need like a best 2 out of 3 or something like that. You never want to see Bruce Lee ever again, do you?
No. I do not. I am okay never seeing Bruce again.
Battlecry says it was fair. See? Battlecry knows.
So I do want to be serious, though. You get an extra so you get to do the attack, get an extra action, and making me discard a card when I could just make you discard one card. Mm-hmm. Now, you got to do I had to discard a random card where when I played mine, I got to pick one card for you to play. That still doesn't feel
I mean, it was technically
balanced.
2 against 1 anyway, because Giles was there.
Look what Giles can do.
Let me show everyone.
All Giles can do is he's got 3 chances to make you discard a card of his choice, and he's got 2 cards that lets you draw 3 cards.
I do feel like, though,
Giles doesn't get to attack.
You are going through half of your deck, though. I mean, I used all of those cards, and this is what was left. Like,
you used 2 more cards than me.
But yeah, I made you discard a bunch of it too. So like, I actually like used cards, and I made you discard a bunch of them. So
yeah,
I'm just saying, like, you burn out real fast.
15 more turns. If I could have made you move 15 more times, then you would have ran out and you would have started taking damage. You're right.
Probably. How do you feel about this matchup? Salty, super salty, super salty.
I didn't enjoy it.
I totally get it.
That's just real.
I totally get it.
When Bruce Lee went off, I just couldn't do anything. Like, and I got to a point where I had nothing but attacks in my hand, which usually happens. And I've died many times by only having attacks in my hands. But it's usually like, oh, if you don't kill me, I might kill you on my turn because I have an attack or 2 in my hand, but no defense. This one just stripped me of all my defense and then just ran me through all my cards and then just kept hitting me and getting extra actions. The Raptors get extra actions, but they get extra actions with like maneuvers. So they're able to use it basically to get closer to you, but not to get like an attack and an extra action and make you discard a card at random.
Well, I'm curious
That was punishing.
to see who all has played Bruce Lee and how they feel about it and who that they've paired Bruce Lee off with. So
I'm glad he's out.
if you've done that,
I said it.
how dare you? If you've done that, make sure to leave it in the comments because
Bye,
I'm really
Bruce.
curious to see how he functions with all of the other characters because that was brutal. I totally agree, Doctor. That was a brutal matchup on that second
the
round.
way I think about it is Bruce Lee was probably like what, the 5th character that they made? And so they're making all these
It
characters
was in
very
this
thematic.
first group, yeah.
But I want to say it was like the original 4, and then Bruce Lee came out as like a promo right after.
Legends and then Bruce Lee, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the order. So I think that over time, they probably figured out the balance better.
The balance,
Just like
okay.
anything else. I mean,
That
when
makes
you,
sense.
if you play Magic the Gathering back when it first came out, there was cards that were just straight up broken, where you're like,
It is swingy, though, because you do have to get that Jeet Kune Do card in order to make that combo work.
Yeah,
you know,
but
you have to keep on continually being able
without
to get
that combo, you have to just play like everybody else, which is like, I can attack, or I can defend, and it takes me a card.
Without that combo, you're just like everybody else.
Yeah. You're just like everybody else.
Did anybody track how long the second round was? Because I think that went faster than our first.
Yes, it did. Because we're at 46 minutes.
Yeah,
The
and the first
like
one was like
minutes.
20 minutes, I think, or something. And yeah, I think the other one went through like way, way faster than that. Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you so much for everybody who joined us. If you're new to this channel, make sure to like and subscribe to our content. Ring that bell for whenever we go live because we love talking to all of you.
We're going to be playing through a bunch of the other characters.
Absolutely. So stay tuned for more voting because I think what I'll do then is I'll take Bruce Lee out and then we'll have all the other characters.
Bruce Lee and Buffy out because she's considered a winner's bracket.
Okay, and then we'll do winners brackets from there and then we'll have people choose what our next matchup is going to be.
Right, and then whoever...
Hey, if you all enjoyed this particular video and everything, like give us a thumbs up and then we know to do more of these. Like start moving these up in our ranking here so we can go, okay, we'll make more time for these unmatched battles, you know?
That's fair.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I want to know, because I love playing unmatched, but, you know, like, we could play it at home on our kitchen table, too. So where we don't have to set up our equipment if you guys don't want to see it.
That's true.
You know? Because we got to put together all the polls
We've
and
done
stuff.
that before. When we got Keyforged, we ended up having like 8 decks, and we basically played through...
Oh, we played through
I played
all
4 of them,
yeah.
and you played 4 of them,
Yeah.
and we did best 2 out of 3, and then we were like, all right, cool. And that was a lot of Keyforge in like a 2-day period.
Yeah, so let us know. Give us a thumbs up on this so we know, okay, this is something that people want to see more of, and then we'll continue doing these unmatched battles, because I had a lot of fun doing that unique pairing, because whenever these sets come out, you're like, yay, let's play the new set with the new
The sets
characters.
are always really
and then,
balanced, it feels like.
Yeah.
Right. There's been very few times where I've gotten to play like the Raptors versus Bigfoot or anything like
but
that.
I'm excited to start going into a lot of these. Like, if Dracula plays with his 3 wives, can Dracula with his 3 wives take out 3 raptors? I don't know. I don't know. These are questions that you all have to help us answer, okay?
That's fair.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. We love you all. We will see all of you later. Bye.
Be like